So welcome everyone to our mindful meditation practice today. It's lovely you could join us face-to-face and online. I'm just going to begin briefly today by saying that the thread or the theme for today's mindful meditation and the word that I'm going to be using throughout the practice is the word collaboration. And the context that I'm using this word collaboration is the context of our well-being and our being as human beings, being body, mind, heart, spirit, and how if we want to experience Shalom peace or holistic well-being, then there needs to be a collaboration between our body, our mind and our thoughts, our heart space or our emotional center, and the spiritual, that aspect of the divine. And so when I use the word collaboration during the mindful practice, I want to encourage each one of us to consider, where is there a lack of collaboration? Where is there a disconnect in our thoughts or between our thoughts and our body or between our heart space? Where have we isolated ourselves or components of ourselves? And how can we collaborate? Between our thinking and our body, for example, or our thinking, our mind and our emotions, and remembering that mindfulness is about paying attention moment by moment to whatever it is that we're thinking or feeling, just paying attention and not being critical of ourselves in our mind, in our self-talk, not judging however it is that we're feeling or thinking, but just collaborating beautifully together to come to that sense of peacefulness and wholeness. So that's the thread today. The thread word is collaboration, and I'll be using it throughout the practice. So let's get into a comfortable position as we begin. And as we are getting comfortable, I encourage us to consider being as symmetrical as possible. So not leaning to the left or right, not slouching over, not lying back, but coming to a beautiful symmetry in our bodies so that no one part of our body is attracting attention of our mind, but it's lovely and neutral. So when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. We're going to begin with our vagus nerve release, gentle exercises. So you can leave your eyes open or closed, whatever feels comfortable for you. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths in through our nose, down into our bodies. A gentle collaboration between our mind and our body and our breath. Noticing the flow of air in and out. As we take a deep breath in, we're going to exhale and gently turn chin towards our right shoulder. Looking over the right shoulder, whether our eyes are open or closed. Imagining our gaze all the way over the right shoulder. Feeling a gentle stretch down our necks, all the way down deep into our bellies. Remembering to draw the air in and out. On the next exhalation, gently coming back to center. As we take a deep breath in, we turn chin towards left shoulder. Slowly and gently drawing our gaze over our left shoulder, whether our eyes are open or closed. And as we draw the air in and release, you feel that gentle stretch. On the next breath out, returning to center. Continuing the rhythm of breath, the collaboration between our breath, our thoughts, and our body as we turn our chin towards the 1 o'clock position, lifting our chin and our head and face up and gazing up towards the sky. Perhaps noticing some sensations down through our neck into our bellies. Maybe noticing some sensations running down the back of our arms, through our elbows down to our fingertips. The next breath out, moving down through center, across and up to the 11 o'clock position. Drawing the air in through the nose, down the throat, deep into the body. Lifting the eyes. Flowing down now back to center. As we sit in this place of being centered, we breathe in and out. Perhaps sitting at the bottom of the breath for a little longer. So as we breathe out, we pause. Noticing the stillness of our bodies. We might like to draw a deeper than regular breath in, really expanding the chest, stretching the lungs open. Noticing where the air is flowing in our bodies today. And allowing a collaboration between every aspect of our being. Allowing our bodies to sink down into the chair or the floor, wherever it is that we're sitting or lying, just allowing our bodies to sink down. And allowing our thoughts to come to a place of rest, of being settled, like the water in a pond. When our thoughts wander, as they surely will, we slowly and gently bring them back to a place of quietness. To a place of stillness. Drawing our focus now to our body. Collaboration between our thinking, our breathing, our bodies, and gravity. And as we scan down our bodies, we collaborate with the gravity and we yield to its beautiful drawing down towards the earth. On the top of our heads, noticing how gravity flows over and down our bodies. Noticing how our forehead feels. And as we breathe out, we release our forehead, the skin, going back to a place of smoothness. Collaborating with the gravity as it flows down over our eyes and the micro muscles around our eyes and our cheekbones. Noticing our jaw as it flows down towards our chin. With the next breath out, we might release a sigh. Allowing the gravity to draw our chin and our mouth and all the muscles around our face to just be relaxed, restful, drawn down towards the earth. Very gently drawing our attention now round to the back of our head and our neck. Noticing how our neck feels and isolating the muscles between the back of our head and our shoulders. Really feeling what that feels like today. We collaborate with the gravity. And as we breathe out, we release our shoulders down towards the earth. Releasing the stress of the day so far. Releasing our anxious thoughts. Releasing our worries and allowing our shoulders to drop down, held by the earth's gravity, in a place of rest and gentleness. Noticing now our chest. Noticing its rise and fall with each breath in and out. Noticing the way it expands and contracts with the air. A beautiful collaboration of our body and our breath. And with the next few breaths out, we release, allowing our bodies to sink gently into the chair or the bed. Noticing that when we breathe in, our chest rises. When we breathe out, it falls, and we yield to that fall. Releasing with each breath out. Dropping down into our heart space now. Just noticing what's happening there. Feeling whatever emotions that we're feeling, just noticing them. Just noticing the emotion. Allowing our heart space to open with each breath in. Breathing in gratitude. Breathing in a peacefulness of the day. Breathing out anything that is not serving us today. Breathing out the emotions we need to release in this moment. Breathing in the life breath. Our being a collaboration of so many things. We notice the sounds of our environment. The sounds that wash in through our ear. And we allow them to pass by our consciousness. Hearing the sounds of our environment as a beautiful soundscape. Noticing their symphony. Every sound is the sound of life around us and within us. Perhaps as we listen deeply, we might even hear the sound of our own heart beating. We allow our focus now to drop down into our bellies. Noticing what's happening there. Noticing any tension we might be holding in our tummy muscles. And our mind collaborates with our tummy. And as we breathe out, we release. Allowing those muscles, those strong core muscles, and our belly muscles to just release. Perhaps feeling the gravity drawing them down. This is a moment of quietness. This is a moment of safety. We can rest in our breath. We can rest in the stillness. A moment of peace. We notice now the gravity as it flows down our spine, through our sit bones, down the strength of our legs, feeling the weight of our knees and the flow of gravity down our calf muscles to our ankles, through to our feet, all the way to our toes. Feeling what toes feel like. Perhaps moving them ever so slightly. And being amazed at the collaboration between our brain and our body, but all the way down at the tips of our toes, the message is received, the way from the top of our heads, an amazing unity within our bodies. And we feel now what our whole body feels like as a whole being. Held together by bone and ligament, encased in our skin. The breath of life and the life breath flowing in and out with each breath. A gift from the divine. We welcome the breath into our bodies. We release that which does not serve us today. We notice the rhythm of our breathing, like the waves on the shore, in and out. We gently and slowly begin to allow our conscious thoughts to bubble up, bubbling up, Beginning to notice and re-engage with the world around us. When we're ready, we take a deep breath in and we turn chin to right shoulder, gazing over the shoulder. With the next breath out, we flow through center over to the left shoulder. Whether our eyes are open or closed, gazing over behind us. Taking a deep breath in, flowing back through center up to the 1 o'clock position. Noticing any sensations running down our spine as we flow back through center to 11 o'clock. Gazing upwards to the sky, feeling the gravity all the way through our core as we move back to center. As we take a deep breath in, as we exhale, we gently open our eyes, coming back into the space. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.